Tyler here with GP Knives, and today we're joined by Kershaw to take a look at their new 2022 product line. Let's jump right in.
Hey guys, I'm Andrew, one of the designers at Kershaw, and I'm here to talk to you about some knives. So we're gonna start off with the Lucha carbon fiber, the 5150 CF. So we've got obviously butterfly knife, USA made, and we've got 4.7-inch blade, spear point, blade shape, CPM 20 CV blade steel with a working finish. We've got titanium handles with carbon fiber overlays. You said to mention like a detail that I really love about the design. I love the machining on the carbon fiber overlays. It gives you a really rounded feel as you flip the knife in your hand, which is really nice. It feels really good. And I love the slots in the carbon fiber as well. They give you just enough grip when you flip it, but not too much. So it's not slippery, but it also feels like you can still flip it really quickly. So yeah, that's the Kershaw Lucha CF. MSRP will be right about $500.
Nice. Yeah, I really like the working finish on there, and I too enjoy the milling on the carbon fiber overlays. It gives it kind of a throwback to that more traditional balisong design while still keeping a modern construction.
Yeah, I think it adds a lot to this, and I love that we anodized the titanium with a blue anodized finish on there. It looks really nice too. This is a bit lighter than the original Lucha too. The original Lucha I think comes in at like 5.9 ounces, and this one's 4.9. So when you're flipping that, I'm sure you'll notice that difference. But it feels really smooth, really good to flip. So yeah, that's the Kershaw Lucha CF.
Nice.
Let's talk about this one next. This is the Kershaw Outlier. It is a karambit design. We have 8CR13 MOV blade steel with a hawkbill shape, black wash finish. It's a liner lock design. So you've got black wash liners in there as well. You also have, this is probably my favorite part about this one, Tyler, is the steel karambit ring on the back. One of the most important things with a karambit is being able to keep a secure grip in multiple different holds on the knife. And whether you're holding it reverse or in a more standard grip, you can have a really comfortable and secure grip on this knife.
Yeah, absolutely. I noticed that the karambit ring, instead of just being the full ring, it's got these cutouts that really give it kind of a more ergonomic feel, no matter which grip you're deciding to use. So yeah, I definitely noticed that as kind of a standout feature as well.
I really like too, the flipper on this guy. You got a really short draw and it cracks open really quickly. Something else that is really important for karambit knives is quick access. So we've got deep carry pocket clips on there, but that ring's always going to be exposed in your pocket, so you can pull it out really quickly. And with the thumb stud or with the flipper, you can deploy that pretty easily.
Definitely. And I don't know if this was an intentional part of the design, but I noticed that the thumb disc is removable, and I'm guessing reversible.
That is a great question. I don't think it is. It's definitely removable. I don't know if it's reversible or not. It's definitely intended to be in this position. And because of how the screw is in there, I'm not sure that you'd be able to flip that around, but you could definitely give it a shot.
My guess is we're going to see some people doing the zip tie wave mod on here.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. But yeah, really like this one. You asked before we started rolling what the impetus was for this guy.
Yeah.
I think just in general, with Kershaw, we love having something for everyone. We love hitting every different part of the knife industry. And what's great about this release is that you really get a representative from all the different, families in the knife industry. You have a butterfly knife, you have a more tactical karambit, you have some EDC midlocks, some hunting knives, even a bottle opener. There's like something for everyone. And we're always trying to, as we add to the lineup, fill in those gaps and add fresh things to give something to everybody.
Yeah, I definitely noticed with this release, it's covering a lot of bases. So it's great to see that.
Yeah, it's super fun. So that's the Outlier. That's going to come in at about $72 MSRP.
Nice.
Yeah. So up next, we've got we have two mid-lock style knives. We have the Cargo and the Debris. They're very similar. Biggest difference is that the Cargo has a 3 1/4 inch blade, whereas the Debris has a 2 3/4 inch blade, but they're both great size, really good EDC. You got Stonewash D2 blade steel on there. They open really easily with that thumb stud, really comfortable to open. And then obviously they have the backlock, midlock, back spring in there. And I love that we put some jimping along that as well. It really helps you get a grip on that when you go to close the knife, which is a really nice feature. I love the handle scales on these, how they're rounded along the edges, makes for a really comfortable grip. But you have that texture there, so you can still really hold on to the knife. Really slim, like I said, a great, simple, lightweight EDC option.
Yeah, I really liked both of these options for EDC. They seem to hit a nice balance between, a really good quality that has a rugged build and still, in an affordable range. And, especially for a backlock or mid backlock, the deployment on these is nice. They're very easy to open and smooth, and they have that, that self-close safety of the mid backlock. I noticed also between the two, the Cargo has a little bit more of like a reverse Tonto profile, and they both have that sort of asymmetrical grind on there. So, yeah, I probably end up picking one of these up for a nice utility folder.
Oh, absolutely. I think they'd both be really good for that. Yeah. Like you said, yeah, they're really rugged and will be really good for EDC. The mid-lock design this isn't like some new innovation that we're bringing, right? It's more of an evolution of something that's out there, and we're really happy with how these have turned out. And like I said, a big part of a lot of what we do is having an offering for everybody, because everyone's got different tastes. And so it's really nice adding this to the lineup. It adds a good, just a breadth of products to that. Yeah. So that's the Cargo and the Debris. The Cargo is the large one, the Debris is the smaller one, and those both come in at $72 MSRP. So up next, I want to talk about the fixed blades. We've got the Deschutes Skinner and the Deschutes Caper. Before I dig into these, though, what are your thoughts on these, Tyler?
They're nice. Very, kind of simple, straightforward, very lightweight hunting knives. You can definitely tell they're purpose built for hunting. They've got that really large index finger choil, the forward jimping, which I think is a really, it's kind of an often missed subtle feature that really, even on an EDC, but especially with a hunting style knife, the amount of control that you get using that index finger on the spine, it just really allows for a lot of more detailed work. And with these, obviously purpose-built hunting knives, you're going to want that. The rubber handles, super high traction, easy to maintain. I think they're going to do well. Yeah,
I love these, man. Dude, I have almost nothing to add to that. We should do that more often. That was perfect. That was so good, dude. Yeah. What I love about these the most, I think, is that the handles, and like you mentioned, the jimping on the blade, the spine of the blades there, they kind of lead your hand to the right positions to use them. And there's a lot of ways to control them really well. So this is the Deschutes Skinner and the Deschutes Caper. The Skinner comes in right about $80 MSRP, and the Caper comes in right around, I want to say it's $60 MSRP. Only other thing I'll add, the blade geometry gives you a really thin slicing edge, which will be really good for skinning, for that detail work, for processing, that sort of stuff. And they come with injection molded sheaths as well, which will add to that, just the ruggedness of it. They've got drain holes on them so they won't rust. There's lots of places to tie them onto a pack. So that's a really good added feature as well. Yeah, that's the Deschutes Skinner and Caper. The last thing we've got is this little bottle opener. It's called the Recap. It's not too much to tell here. It's a bottle opener. It comes in $8. Steel bottle opener. What's great about this, though, is that it's the size of a key. So it's going to disappear on your keys. You won't know it's there until you need it. And it'll serve as a really good pry bar scraper, flathead screwdriver, and obviously a bottle opener.
Yep. pretty simple and straightforward. It is a great compact size. Like you could easily have it on your keyring and never really even notice it or remember it until you're looking for a screwdriver or a pry tool and you're thinking, oh, maybe I'll use my knife. Nope. Remember you've got that bottle opener on your keyring. Yeah, so we love stuff like this here, and it's a great addition to any EDC. Some little inexpensive tool like this save you a lot of heartache with your knife, as opposed to having a broken tip that you have to regrind or a blade you have to replace.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Cool, man. Well, that's all that I've got. Thank you so much for your time, Tyler. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was great talking to you. It's great to see the new line from Kershaw here, and hopefully we'll see some more coming from you for 2022.
Yeah, you will for sure. All right, man. I'll catch you later.